This morning we had a tragic accident here with a fuel tanker hitting the southbound abutment. We had massive devastation to both the bridges, which now are considered unsafe for any vehicle passageway.
That's TDOT Commissioner John Schroer talking about the extensive damage a deadly tanker explosion created this morning.
Yeah, that devastation is so severe, 2 bridges will have to be taken down. 8 hours and counting, really. That's how long before a major interstate here in Middle Tennessee shut down for the weekend.
Yeah, drivers on Interstate 65 in Williamson County, they're going to face major delays until Monday following that fuel tanker explosion.
News Channel 5's Chris Cannon is at our smart screen tonight with a look.
And Jessica, Roy, right now and all day, the southbound lanes at the action impact site right there, they have been closed this entire time. But starting 6 o'clock in the morning, the northbound lanes will also shutting down the entire interstate. Now, during that time, motorists will be able to come off the on-ramps and then get back onto the interstate this way in both directions. But all this destruction here, it already led to a very hectic commute home tonight.
Friday rush hour is never really fun, but this Friday on the streets of Franklin,
about an hour now,
the commute was even worse than usual.
Lawrenceburg Pike is blocked, so we had to go Columbia Avenue on 96.
Congestion, gridlock, and long lines of cars, most likely the result of a fatal crash hours earlier.
But I could feel the heat.
A tanker carrying 9,000 gallons of gas crashed into the Peytonsville Road bridge early Friday morning, killing the driver. By the light of day, you can clearly see the damage the crash caused to the bridges that cross the interstate.
We just can't take a risk of it being open to traffic.
Both the current bridge and a bridge that was under construction need to be torn down. Crews will demolish the older bridge starting Saturday morning.
Really, this weekend is really going to be the biggest hurdle, and then it'll be just like normal construction before.
Then crews will eventually tear down the new bridge and start over, completely cutting Peytonsville Road off to traffic for months. TDOT now has 2 priorities.
How do we accelerate getting Peytonsville Road back open, and how can we minimize the impact on the overall completion of the whole project?
Since closing off Peytonsville Road cuts off the southeast section of Franklin from emergency personnel, the city and county will open a new temporary fire police station at the Ag Center. It's going to be a trying few months for many motorists in Franklin.
My what to sit back and enjoy it, because you can't go anywhere.
Except with the flow of traffic.
And here's what you need to know for this weekend. The interstate will shut down at 6 a.m. Both sides will be done. Now, if you travel through that interstate area, you will have to get on and off the exit ramps. It will not close down completely, but you will not be able to get underneath the overpass, northbound lanes and southbound lanes. You should know that. They should be open by 2 o'clock at the latest on Monday afternoon. After that, it will be business as usual through that construction zone. Now, the bridge over Peytonsville Road, that is the problem. That bridge could be closed to local traffic for up to 3 months, creating issues for a long time to come. TDOT does have a page with all this information on it at newschannel5.com. Jessica?
All right, Chris, thank you. Police still have not released the name of the driver who was killed this morning, but we know the tanker was from Edwards Oil Company, which is based in Lawrenceburg. The company's general manager tells us the driver would have been with them for 40 years in September. He added that the driver had an impeccable record.